Hi everyone, Stella here, and today we are going to start off where we left off in the last episode. This is our storage area, if you didn't already know, and around here we have been doing some changes to the storage area. So up here in the top is going to be our bulk storage, where we're going to be adding in like our stone, sand, all those materials that generally within the world you get lots and lots and lots of. So that's going to be all displayed up here, ready to go. Now, we've added in another portal, but as we come down on this side, because that side is still yet to be done, we have now fixed up this walkway. So it's a little bit nicer than just the crappy old stone pillars that they were before. Added in a nice little accent of purple there. And now we have got ourselves a mega storage area that we are still working on at the moment. We've added in a prismarine roof because I wanted to accent it and brighten up the area quite a bit. So what we're going to be doing with this area is using the blocks, kind of like we've got here, to show us which blocks are in which set of barrels. So say for example, if it was this, we'd be having the sea lanterns, and then in this corresponding barrel here, or these three would be our sea lanterns, prismarine, and etc. Like all of the blocks that we don't use as much are going to be going into this area. For the future, if we do need to expand, which would be crazy, because can you see how much storage we have got in this area? We can actually dig in through this wall and add in a third layer. I'm very doubtful that that would happen, but we're gonna keep it there just in case. Now, as we come back up here, you may be going, well, Stella, how in the world have you got so many sea lanterns, so much prismarine? Because in the last episode, you may have, I think we finished off where we hadn't yet finished our guardian area. Well, we have been digging our little hearts out, and in doing so, we have grabbed ourselves a megaton of our materials for this world. So as we come over to here, boop, this is our portal to our guardian farm, which now has had a huge change. These are all of the chests, not including some, that are now filled with resources. That's a lot of resources. We've got so much for the future. And as we come over and look over at night, we have dug all the way down to bedrock, and this is still an ongoing process. Oh, we have the skeleton horse there. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. We have changed out the ocean monument here to a purple color using the amethyst and the deep slate bricks, which I am loving. These two work really well together, and I really love it. We've got a purple glass platform there just to give us a bit of easier access to get into the farm. And as we go on during these next couple of weeks, we're going to be laying down more and more sea lanterns so we can add in a purple fog effect. But that will be an ongoing process. Now, we ended up making our own custom little guardian farm here just on the soul sand variety. They just get pushed up into the top where the water streams, pushes them into the middle and into soil campfires over there. We also needed a megaton of glass, so whilst I've been AFKing here overnight, we have been smelting glass galore. These are all almost full of glass too. We have got so much. Now, guys, we're going to get started on stream getting some more of our storage area done, but after that we're going to try and get some more of this area done, start laying down at least our first layers of glass, hopefully, but it just kind of depends on how many sea lanterns we can collect over a period of time. As you can see, this area itself isn't finished yet. We do need to finish up the floor, but that's all going to be a bit of a process, so you know, we'll do it as we go. And with that, guys, I'll be back in a little bit and we'll see how we go. So after a few hours, we've now got our storage area completely done. We've also added in this really cool little aquarium, just because it was going to be a little bit of a pain in the bottom to be going that way or that way around if we needed to get something, say, drop off some stuff over here and say that we needed to get over here. So we've just made like this little in-between thing with a cool little aquarium on top. I really do like this. I think it's pretty cool. We do have the fishes going over the top and kind of coming down each side. I did have two glowy boys, aka glow squids, but unfortunately they decided that they were going to end up on the top of the glass when it was not ready and ended up taking too much damage and dying. I also wanted to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek into what this area is going to be. So we've added in, this is how we're going to basically put all of the blocks along here. Anything that's going to kind of require armor stands, I will add in the armor stands, or like item frames. I'll figure that out as we kind of go. But that's up there. So up here is one of the many chest monsters that we currently have in this world. There's a lot of materials in here. And what I wanted to do with this area is I've got an idea and I kind of wanted just to see how it would look. So I think I'm going to take out that there, that there, that there, and that there. Alrighty, so I'm going to take out these blocks here. Now, give me a sec. Because I don't want to be using armor stands or like any type of like block that is going to kind of start affecting the world in kind of a negative way entity-wise. So I thought of this design and I'm hoping it's going to kind of blend in the way that I want it to. And say, for example, if we need to highlight one of our blocks, I think that might be a good way of displaying them. That way we can clearly see if we're kind of coming up into this area, what blocks we need that is clearly cobblestone. And I think that's going to add quite a nice little texture to it. It's taking away from the purple a little bit. It's a little duller than the purple beside it. I kind of like that. So I think we might go with that. We've now got all of these little areas in where we're going to be putting our blocks in. So just in the middle there, that's where I'm going to be putting in the blocks to their corresponding types. But the issue is I've got to figure out how this mess, and this is not all the blocks in Minecraft, is going to fit in there. So I kind of decided that these blocks here are going to be going in there versus those blocks down over there are going to be going underneath. So this is going to be a bit of a task, but we may as well get started, guys, because this may take a bit of a while. We've got like so many chest monsters now that it's starting to actually get ridiculous. So I really need to tame this chest monster. I cannot keep going on like this. Okay, let's start trying to tame this monstrosity. So the last time we were here, guys, we had a huge chest monster here. You may remember it. It was only a few clips ago where we had like 4 different sections of chests. This took us literally hours on stream to get done. I appreciate all of those who stuck around on the stream to do it because it took us like 7 hours to tame this chest monster. And look, there's still chests back there that need to go over there. But we will do that at some point. Like there's a little glass here. We have some slime balls there, some sticks. That is how many chests it took us. We had 3 and almost over a quarter stacks of chests. We've just got to take all of our potion stuff over there. There's just some random bits. And we've still got even some more of the blocks to go over at some point. Plus some kelp. But guys, to tame that chest monster was just a little ridiculous. We now have all sorted. It looks pristine over in its new home. We still do have a few areas to go, but hey, I'm happy with the progress that we're making so far. And let's go over and show you guys how we did. So this is the design with the actual bricks in there now. So I was thinking if I'm coming in and flying in, I can actually kind of see from a distance what I'm looking at. Like, say, for example, I can just quickly go in and go, oh, yeah, that's cracked stone brick. That's cobble. Well, that would be mossy. So at the moment, we've got the majority, and they're kind of in groups of what they are. So all of the stone variants, we've got the basalt variants, we've got the black stone variants, which that one there and that one there kind of blend in. We've got our calcite and our diorite. blackstone, as I mentioned, or that's deep slate, sorry, not blackstone, and blackstone, and all the others. So that's what I got for the moment. We have actually got a huge amount left. Like the last one is dirt all the way over there, and we've got all of these modules here for the future, which is actually pretty good, depending on how many blocks are added in like the next few updates. As I mentioned, this is a multiple year world, so we can just start adding them in there. Like we've already got, you know, another quarter to fill up, which is perfect. And we can actually overflow. If we have way too much stone instead of maybe using the shulkers, we can just overflow them into the bins behind us. So perfect. Now the next thing is to start doing those ones, which is probably even the worst task, because how do you start even kind of conceptualizing this? I've tried, and I'm still trying, but that means we're gonna have to go on a hunt for lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of blocks, so that we can actually fill up this area here, so that we can start labeling all of these. Like we've got to get all the concrete variants, all of the glass variants. We've already got all the wool, I think. I just need to double check that, and everything else we need to start getting. So we need to start going on a bit of a hunt, which also includes a jungle. So we may have to do a bit of an adventuring too today. But let's get back into it and see if we can find ourselves a jungle in this direction, or maybe that direction. I have like a 5,000 block limit on this world in each direction, and I don't want to, because I don't want the weight in 18 chunks to be like 50,000 blocks out. What's the bet that our first jungle that we come across is that far out? Most likely. But let's keep going. Guys, look. We finally got here. It was 3,000, 6,000 blocks out. I broke my own rule about trying to keep within the couple of $1,000 block, couple of thousand block radius. There we go. But unfortunately we had to come out this far to be able to get some of these saplings. So I'm going to go quickly grab a bunch of stuff. We've got to get some bamboo. We've got to get the saplings for the jungle, and basically just raid it. I think there's a few other things that I need to get whilst I'm out here, but right now I'm having a bit of a moment. I don't know which ones I'm supposed to get. Cocoa beans. Cocoa beans is the other thing we need. So let me go get those, and then I will hopefully be heading back towards our storage room to be able to get some more of that done today. To finish up our storage room, I'm having to take a little bit of a flight to go get a few more items. We're going to get, actually not just a few, we're going to get a lot of items to finish off. We're going to try and get a couple of spruce, which is why we're heading over this way. We need some leaves, I believe, so we might have to just jump this into here. Grab ourselves some leaves, grab ourselves, I think we've got the branches, which is fine. But we've got a bunch of things. I've got a list in front of me, and I'm going to jump into a quick time, or a bit of a quick shots as to what we get. But guys, enjoy. We will be back in a little while once we get all of these items, so that we can continue on with this storage room today. So something that I wanted to do in this area was add in a bit more greenery, a bit more life. So we've added in like this little canal, kind of with a few sea pickles in here so it does glow at night. We've added our big drip leaf plants that we got in the last episode. So you do have to bone meal them, but unfortunately you can only get the little ones from the Wandering Traders still. So we are definitely on the lookout to go get ourselves a few more. And we have created a villager statue here at the back. I really did like how this came out. I can't say this is my design. I did look at this on the internet and decided that it would fit really well within the area. I've kind of gone for a bit of a fantasy theme, so it fit really well. We've also now got rid of all of the torches in these little sections here and replaced them out for carpet over the top of sea lanterns. So the next section to go here is now to get all of this lit up, all of this done with maybe like some gardens, some custom trees. I've got some really cool ideas for that to go. I have been doing a little bit off camera before, as you may have seen, so we've now got the majority of the blocks ready to go. Still got a few missing. We're still going to go find ourselves a mesa to be able to get the terracottas, but otherwise we're doing pretty well, and I need to fix that. I don't know when that got broken, but it did. Let's quickly fix that up whilst we're still here. Down the end here, we now have got our armor redeem section. So if you would like to have an armor stand in the world, make sure to come and check us out on the Twitch channel. We will be doing releases for having entities and armor stands in the world named after yourself. That is going to be happening in the next week or so. We've got our first release happening on stream today, where we're going to be putting our axolotls in the pond up there, as well as then putting them on the other side as well. So we're going to take exactly that and replicate it exactly on the other side. But with that, guys, I think we're going to wrap up the episode here. Yet again, we are wrapping up our episode at the storage area, but hopefully in the next episode, that'll be one of the last episodes focusing on this area. I'm really hoping to get this done. We do have the top layer over there to still do and I come up with a design on the outside, but this is coming together really well now. We've actually got a storage area. We've moved over all of our materials, so I'm really happy. But with that, guys, make sure to check out the description in the below for all the links to our social medias as well as the Twitch channel. And with that, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.